Keto GT is one in a long line of ketogenic supplements promising quick weight loss and improved health and wellness. But does it actually work? In this quick video, I'm going to show you the main ingredients in Keto GT and give you my thoughts on them, pros and cons, help you decide if it's right for you. So the first thing I would point out is I'm not sure who makes Keto GT. If you were to go on Amazon, for example, and type in Keto GT, you would see many companies offering this product. How is the same product being sold by different companies? That I'm not sure of. However, what I will find in common with all of them is all the Keto GT products I've seen are going to contain the first three ingredients you see in this supplement facts label: magnesium beta-hydroxybutyrate, calcium beta-hydroxybutyrate, and sodium beta-hydroxybutyrate. Beta-hydroxybutyrate, better known as BHB, is a ketone, and it's sometimes called a exogenous ketone because you take it as a supplement outside of the body. Various studies have shown that taking exogenous ketone BHB supplements will indeed raise your blood levels of ketones in the body. The other thing I'd point out is some Keto GT supplements do not contain apple cider vinegar, green tea, or macadamia nut. I'm including these just in case this is part of the original formula. I would rather show them to you and be wrong than not show them at all. However, as I said before, all of the Keto GT products will have these three first ingredients you see, and the Keto GT Advanced formula, which is their regular strength or advanced strength, whatever you want to call it, it contains 800 milligrams of mostly these three ingredients. And as I said before, research will show that beta-hydroxybutyrate will raise your ketone levels. I will link to my previous video on exogenous ketones so you can see the evidence for yourself how effective this ingredient might be. Now, there is another Keto GT product I want to call your attention to. It's called Keto GT Max. How are they different from each other? Well, here is the ingredients, the supplement facts label of the general advanced Keto GT, the one that most people are probably familiar with. And here is the supplement facts label for the Keto GT Max. So as you can see, the big difference here is the Keto GT Advanced formula has 800 milligrams of this proprietary blend, while the Keto GT Max has 1,200 milligrams of the proprietary blend. As you can see, the ingredients are identical to each other. It's just that they're giving you a more potent blend here with the Max formula. That said, does Keto GT Max, is it better than the regular advanced Keto GT? I can't tell you because I don't see any research on the Keto GT supplement itself. Again, remember, most of the research on exogenous ketone supplements is on beta-hydroxybutyrate, as well as medium chain triglycerides. That's another ingredient you'll find in ketogenic supplements. There is some research on MCTs for Alzheimer's disease. I'll link to my other video showing the research on that. Okay, so any side effects for Keto GT? And I would say, since there's no research on Keto GT itself, I can't tell you. However, some general things to keep into consideration is, well, if you're taking any exogenous ketone supplement, if it contains sodium beta-hydroxybutyrate, well, sodium has some sodium, and that's salt, right? And so if you had high blood pressure, is it possible it could raise your blood pressure? I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. I would say monitor your blood pressure to see what results you might have. I'd also point out that there is some evidence that exogenous ketone supplements, as well as a ketogenic diet, might lower blood sugar levels. This may be something to consider for those who have diabetes. There is some preliminary research showing that both a ketogenic diet and ketogenic supplements may, again, delay how long it takes for anesthesia to work. This really isn't going to come into play for most people unless you're having surgery. And for that, I would say if you are going to have surgery, you're doing a keto diet or you're doing keto supplements, then I would say ask your doctor for the best advice for you. And then what about this keto flu thing? Everybody who does a ketogenic diet talks about this ketogenic flu. I would point out that the keto flu really doesn't exist. It really is how your body is adapting to dealing with lower levels of carbohydrates in the body. And this can cause you to feel weak and maybe get headaches and stuff like that. That said, I don't think there's going to be a keto flu associated with ketogenic supplements like Keto GT or any of the other ketone supplements that are out there on the internet today. Okay, what about pros and cons for Keto GT? I would say pros, widely available. Again, you can get this stuff pretty much everywhere. It's maybe in local stores in your neighborhood. It's definitely out there on Amazon and other online retailers. And again, looking at the research on exogenous ketone supplements, I'm pretty sure Keto GT, if it's a quality made product, will raise BHB ketone levels in the body. The research pretty much overall says this will happen. So I'm pretty sure that's going to occur when you take the product. As for the cons, I don't see any research on Keto GT itself. And for me, that's an issue. I like supplements that have research on them. I'd also point out that I think this is an expensive supplement. If you're gonna try Keto GT, shop around because the price will vary depending on who you get it from. I'd also like to point out that the weight loss research on beta-hydroxybutyrate is kind of mixed. It is mixed. And again, I'll link to my other video on the ketone research. You can see it for yourself. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not quite sure who makes Keto GT. I went down a rabbit hole trying to find it out, and I'm still not quite sure. And for me, that's a problem. So what do you think? Have you tried Keto GT? If you have, let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Joe from supplementclarity.com. Take care.